Okay, today lecture number 8, and we are going to again talk about the core details. If you remember the last lecture, we did the calculation for the number of laminations, and then we found out the area as well, and there was a little decrease in the area. Today we are going to talk on how the laminations are going to be cut, and for that purpose over here I have over here two diagrams, and you can see very easily on these two diagrams that when the flux is going to flow from the limb to the yoke, this is actually the upper part is the yoke, and the lower part, the vertical line is actually the limb over here. So this is actually the yoke over here. So now when the flux is going to flow from the limb to the yoke over there, it has to travel over here at 90 degrees in some area, and which is actually against the flux direction, or actually the grains, which are actually the cold rolled grain oriented silicon steel. So the problem over here is that in this region over here, this region where the flux lines are actually going to change their orientation, they are going to have a problem. So actually practically means that they are actually going to have more hysteresis loss over there, because the grains, the flux is flowing in the opposite direction or orthogonal to each other. So the flux is going to have a problem. Or in other words, you can actually call this one as that the reluctance of the core at this position is going to be more than what are you anticipating over there. So the easy way around is this, that instead of cutting it rectangular over here, you cut it something like this over there. Now when you have cut something like this over here, this is called as actually as a mitred core lamination. And if you see in this one, the flux lines are actually at 45 degrees to the incident to the whatever grain. So practically the losses are smaller over here, the hysteresis loss occurred over here are going to be small. So certainly the reluctance is also going to be on the smaller side. Now this type of core construction actually means that the yoke is also going to be stepped over here, because you cannot attach a normal circular or normal rectangular core or a square core on the yoke over there. So when you are going to have this mitred core, this is actually called as the mitred core lamination. I guess the name mitred core or mitred cut lamination, you can call it mitred cut lamination. This type is called as the mitred cut lamination over there. And when you are going to have this mitred cut lamination, these are some of the possible shapes which you can cut over there. Now some has some advantages, some has some disadvantages, you can see, but the normal phenomena or normal usage of this mitred cut is actually this, that the flux lines, they don't have to enter any piece of lamination at 90 degrees over there. Yes, there are some points where are still having 90 degrees, but you can see this is 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, and then I have 3A, 3C over there. And over here, don't confuse yourself over here for this distance over there. This is called as clearance over here between the two limbs over there. In your normal R.K. Agarwal book, this distance was called as D. So this is nothing confusing, and this distance, if you remember it, this was actually the height of the window. Here this is actually called as WH or W/H, which is called as the window height. So almost same name is used over there, and this H over here, you can see this is from this center. Normally in R.K. Agarwal you call this hole as H over there. So very importantly, this has to be clarified first, that which variable you are using. Now since I am going with this book over there, so I will stuck to this variables over here which are being used. Now whenever you have this shape, whatever from this 1A to 3C or 3B, sorry, you want to use over here, these have some certain shapes over there, and all the yoke is also going to be circular. So when supposingly I have something like this, let me call, I am using this 2B over there, so I can call this one as shape A, and since the same shape is actually used over here, so they are actually shape A, two of them over there. So we are going to actually find out how many number of laminations are going to be used for shape A, and they certainly have to be of multiple of 4, okay? Because it's actually a step core. If you remember the last lecture, we called it that it should be a multiple of 2 times, or it actually should be an even number. That was because we were actually considering only one limb at that time. Now since we are considering the whole transformer, and we are trying to find out actually the whole weight of the core, all of this practice which we are going to do today is actually for the weight of the core. because you are not going to actually make a transformer and then put it on a weighing scale. You have to give actually an answer before the design on the paper also, that what is the weight of that core, and based on that weight of the core you are going to assume it that okay, now this much be the losses, and you can just add like 15-20% on the workmanship losses, and you can estimate the core losses of it. So the core losses are dependent upon the weight of the core, so they require that you have to find out this shape A, and then certainly I am going to call this one as shape B, and then this is shape C over there. So you have to actually make these three tables over there. All these three tables are going to be for designated for shape A, shape B and shape C over there. Now before we go on towards shape A, shape B and shape C over there, first of all, some things we have to just tabulate from the last previous lectures, whatever we have calculated up till now. So this is actually the core diameter. Please you remember that core diameter क्या था आपके previous data में? This is about 2 lectures back. हमने first of all जहाँ से lecture start किया था. जी please, क्योंकि ये data इस वक्त मेरे पास यहाँ नहीं है. I only have the actually the file over here. Let me, if I have it. It was lecture number 4. I think no, it was not lecture number 4. This was not lecture number 4. This was lecture number 5 actually. Gee, please, yeah, this data should be with you. I have told you from the very start that you have to get this data, and this is important. Now this was lecture number 5. We designed that low voltage winding, high voltage winding first, and this one was the height of the window, 482 millimeters over there. And then the next one, I guess, is actually lecture number 6 last week. Yes, this was the D. Where is D over here? Okay, this is again high voltage. D was done in the last lecture. Please, I don't have its stylus phone. देखो अपनी क्या था? Okay, 118. So I will write down. Please tabulate this data. So I am going to write this one as 118 millimeter. What was the radial build of the low voltage coil? Let me also confirm from here. Low voltage coil. This was the table. The radial build of the low voltage coil with packing 19.1 mm. So I will go back on this one and I will write this one as 19.1 mm. What was the radial build of the high voltage coil? Certainly this was on the higher side. So if I go back over there, now you can see over there the axial length, and this is the radial. So this is 33 millimeter with some tolerances involved. So this is 33 millimeter over here. And then the radial clearance between the core to the low voltage coil. Now over here, this thickness is actually, because when you are making a stepped core, you are making an 11 step core here in this case, I told you previously, it's not circular, it has sharp edges on it. So you are going to put some cylinder, some asbestos cylinder or some plastic cylinder over there, on which you are going to actually do the windings over there. Now the thickness of that cylinder is actually going to come over here. So from the core to whatever you are going to put a plastic one or whatever. Now whatever material you want to use over there, it should be a good conductor of flux. This is very important. It should not be air. Air is a very poor conductor. So it should not be also wood, because wood is also not a very good conductor. So it should be something, a good asbestos is also a good conductor for flux, partially, not exactly. So overall in this book they have used this distance as approximately 3 mm. So I am going to use this one as 3 mm. So this means that the thickness of that cylinder, whatever used on the step core and then on which you are going to do the low voltage winding first, is 3 mm. Now the radial clearance between the low voltage and the high voltage over here, this parameter is going to be that alpha. In this book they are going to call it as A, and this distance is very, very critical, because if this A is kept very large, this means that the high voltage is going to be very far apart from the low voltage winding, and this means there is going to be more leakage flux. But if you are keeping it very far, you are actually allowing more oil to flow over there, and more oil flowing over there means that you are actually cooling it down. So practically the thermal condition of your transformer is going to be very much better. But the leakage flux, or actually the leakage reactance of your transformer, that is percentage X, is dependent upon this parameter. And this parameter, not in this book, in the other book over there, they have written that this parameter can go on from approximately 15 mm to 25 mm over there. This is for something in the range of 200 kVA transformers to 1000 kVA transformer. Now since over here I am designing a very small transformer, that is a 100 kVA transformer, so this book one has actually taken a distance of 10 mm, so I will go with just one. But 10 mm practically is a very small distance. It's approximately just 1 centimeter, I guess. So it's not going to have much advantage over here. So you are going to have a little bit more on the hot side, the winding over there, because in this 10 mm gap you cannot even have a lot of oil circulating over there. But if I talk about the R.K. Agarwal book, this distance can be ranging from 15 mm to 25 mm, and when you at the end of this whole design, when we are going to find out percentage X, your percentage X supposedly you require 4.0 and it comes out to be supposedly 4.2 or 4.15. This means that you can play with this variable and change your percentage X, because that percentage X formula, I will go in the proof also in the next class, that formula has this parameter alpha or A inside that formula. So this A parameter, if you are going to reduce it, you are actually reducing the low voltage winding and the high voltage winding gap. So practically the leakage flux is increasing and the percentage X is actually increasing over there if you are increasing this gap over there. Okay, based on this all data, whatever we have written over here, so the first thing first, core diameter R cross 2, what was the radius? This was 118, so we only need to just make it half over there. क्या जी 118 का half क्या होगा? 118 का half, it will be 59. It will be 59. So this is just the radius. So this is written as 59 cross 2 over here, and the diameter actually comes out to be 118 mm. All dimensions are in mm, nothing special over here. So the radial gap between the core to the low voltage coil, what we have kept this one, this is equal to plus 3 mm. This is that radial gap over here between this one. So, and here what we are going to multiply over here, we are actually going to plus 3 or 6. The last column is diameter, so this has to be plus 6 mm because this is on both sides. It's a cylinder over there. So the low voltage coil inside diameter or radius, so this becomes equal to, this 2 is actually just written telling you that it is actually the radius, otherwise you don't have to multiply or plus this one. So this becomes 59 plus 3, this becomes equal to 62 mm, and here this becomes equal to 124 mm over here. This is the inside diameter of the low voltage coil. Now when you are going to add now the low voltage coil, the radial build of the low voltage coil, if we go back over there, the build was 19.1. Now 19 is a good figure, but since we have just taken 19.1, we should have also approximated it to 19.5 or something, but still we will go with this one, no issues on that one. So this one will go with 19.1 mm over here. Okay. So this is the radial build. So on the diameter side, when you are going to plus it, this will be actually 2 times this one. Okay, because this is the radial build, it will be also on this side, it's also on this side. So this will be equal to 38.2 mm being added. So the low voltage coil outside diameter radius becomes, please add these two. Okay, this will be 81.1. जी इसको जरा ऐड कर दो 124 plus 38.2 again please 172 mm 0.2 sorry. Okay, the radial gap between the high voltage coil and the low voltage coil over here. यार आप बताएं फिर 162. 162.2. Okay, the radial gap between the low voltage and high voltage, this is kept as 10 mm. So I'm just going to add over here this one, this will be plus 10 mm, and here this will be radial gap between this one will be added 20 mm, because this is the diameter column over here. So what will be the high voltage coil outside inside diameter? This will be 91.1 mm. And this one would be 182.2 mm. So the radial build of the high voltage coil, if you go back over there, that was 33, mm. So this means that this is going to be plus 33 over here, and here this will be plus 66 mm. So the high voltage coil outside becomes, please add this to 124.1, and please add these two. This will become 248.2 millimeters. Okay, gap between high voltage limb between the phases. This is very important. What this should be? What is this gap I am talking about here? Whenever you are going to have a transformer, let me just make a transformer over here, and I am just making two limbs over here, supposingly. The other transformer is there, and on this transformer, supposingly this was the first, you have the high voltage low voltage winding first, and you have then the low voltage winding first, and then afterwards you are changing this to supposingly high voltage winding. So this is the high voltage winding, and here also this is the high voltage winding. This distance over here is actually the distance between the high voltage winding limbs. Now this distance is also very important and critical. Why? Because there is going to be a voltage difference in between them. If it's an 11 kV transformer, they are A phase and B phase. So this is certainly going to have an 11 kV voltage difference or potential drop in between these two. So the gap over here, which is kept between over here between the high voltage limb between the phases, so they have kept this gap over here according to this book. They have kept it at 13 mm. Now since this is not going to be added to the radius, so this is only going to be added to the diameter, okay? Because this is not on the other side. This is only added over here on this side over there. So I am not going to add it on this, whatever the radius, whatever I have it over there. नहीं, एक सेकेंड, आपने अगली वाली जो शुरू करनी है उसके साथ साथ तो रखना है ना। देखो आपने हमने अभी तक क्या डिसाइड किया है, ये डिस्टेंस हमने निकाल लिया, ठीक है। सो व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू हैव दिस डिस्टेंस केप्ट सम वैल्यू, अगला वाला बिल्कुल एग्जैक्टली सेम इतना ही होगा जितना ये था, यानी कि अगर ये x था तो ये भी x था, ठीक है। इन दोनों के दरमियान में कितना फासला है, दैट इज एक्चुअली बेस्ड ऑन द इंसुलेशन स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ एक्चुअली द ऑयल। Here this is kept in this 100 kV transformer as approximately 13 mm, okay? So this can be also a variable. Now, but problem is this, that if you are going to reduce it down at high voltage, and if there is a spike, a switching spike or an insulation strength over there or spike over there, there is going to be a flashover or there is going to be a dielectric failure, which means that the two windings are going to start to conduct each other through the oil. So this distance is kept at 13 mm over here. So this is 13 mm added. So now this core limb center is now equal to 248.2 plus 13. Please give me the value, please. So add karo zara 261.2 mm. What is this distance? This 261.2 is actually the core limb center, which means that from this center line to this center line, this is this distance. You know, आधा उधर का enter value, and this is the same distance. If you go on back to whatever we have just done today, this is this core limb center or D. ये कैपिटल D है, छोटा D कैलकुलेट किया था हमने. That was the diameter of our core circumscribed circle. ठीक है, ये हमने कैलकुलेट नहीं किया था, वो हमने मैं आपको बताया था आर.के. अग्रवाल बुक के अंदर. व्हेन यू आर यूजिंग इट, देन यू आर गोइंग टू गेट दी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दी हाइट ऑफ द विंडो, विड्थ ऑफ द विंडो, एंड देन बेस्ड ऑन इट यू आर गोइंग टू फाइंड आउट. हमने उसी में वाइंडिंग पूरी करनी है. यहाँ पे वी आर फॉलोइंग अ डिफरेंट टोपोलॉजी. यू आर एक्चुअली designing the windings first, and based on that winding you are finding out, okay, this much is the height of that window, and then now we have found out D, that is actually the center to center distance from one limb over there. So from this point to this point, this is the core limb center, or actually D over here in this case. So this value is very important. So 261.2 mm. So now based on this one, let me just put in the value over there. What is the core diameter? That was 118 mm. What was the window height? जी ये किसकी इक्वल होगी? ये निकाली भी हमने. फोर 482 mm. ये हमने हाई वोल्टेज वाइंडिंग डिजाइन करते वक्त हमने ये हाइट निकाल ली थी और उसके अंदर हमने लो वोल्टेज वाइंडिंग को उसी के दरमियान में फिक्स किया था. तो दिस इज द कोर विंडो हाइट और एक्चुअली द विंडो हाइट HW. ठीक है, दिस इज द सेम थिंग. सो इफ आई गो बैक ओवर हियर, सो दिस इज 482 जी. लिम सेंटर ये भी हमने निकाला था ऊपर. व्हाट वाज दिस? 261.2. This is the material, the grade of the core 27-M4. We will talk in detail when we talk about the machine design or induction motor. I will give you a little idea that what this 27 and M4 means. What was the gross core area? Last lecture में जो हमारे पास gross core area required था, मेरे पास नहीं है. So value, please give me the value. Okay, 10. This is square centimeter. खैर इसको मैं चेंज कर देता हूँ. I make it millimeter square just for 10. ये जो required था ये वो बताना है, जो laminations को add करके आया था वो नहीं बताना. याद रखना इस चीज को. श्योर ना? ये कंफर्म करना. 10283023 बस ठीक है. चलो 309. This is all enough. Okay, number of the core steps, they were 11. So now core step width. What was that width over there? We decided. मुझे अपने पूरा एक टेबल बनाया था. Assumption it's a circular one. Give me those values. I have to write them down with slashes over here. जी. The first one was sure 117. वो चेंज करने के बाद जो हमने निकाला था, जो गलती हमने पकड़ी थी. ठीक है. 117 slash जी. Next. यही मैं बार बार इसीलिए मैंने पूछा. ये 115 था कि नहीं? ओके 115. दिस इज कोर स्टेप विड्थ कमिंग ऑन जी. नेक्स्ट. कम ऑन टेबल यार. आई डोंट हैव दैट एक्चुअली द स्टाइलस फाइल ओवर हियर. क्या नहीं है? एग्जैक्ट बताओ मुझे वैल्यू. यहाँ पे ये वैल्यूज इंपॉर्टेंट है. आई डोंट रिमेम्बर इट बट 105 107 107 प्लीज. नेक्स्ट 97. नेक्स्ट. अच्छा चलो 87. देन 77 67. देखो ये डिफरेंट ना करना उस वाले से जो पिछले वाले से. अगर डिफरेंस किया तो हमारा प्रॉब्लम फिर दोबारा शुरू हो जाएगा. 57 47 because I don't remember it. 37 and 27 and the next one 15.4. This is the step width over there. See, what was the core stack? The other dimension. दोबारा 26.43. Next 23.31. Next 17.44. 12.53. 9.6. 7.72. 6.1. 4.91. Okay. 3.80. 2.38. 2.13. These are all in mm. These are also in mm. Okay. So this is the core stack over there. What was the total core stack? Total width. सबको ऐड करके क्या था? 100 and क्या था? समथिंग. टोटल कोर स्टैक. देखो ये तो ये लेंथ थी ना, ये हर एक की हमें विड्थ पता चल गई. इन सबको ऐड करके क्या था? ये हमने वहां निकाली थी शायद. आई गेस इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग. add these over here. This should be something close to 118, 107. ताकि it's a circle, almost a circle. आप लोग जो लोग साथ साथ नहीं कर रहे हो, you will pay the price at the end. मैं बता रहा हूँ बार बार. I am been telling every time. एक बच्चे ने सिर्फ आंसर दिया मुझे 2-3 दिन के बाद. If you are, मैं फिर स्टाइलस ये जो नोट्स हैं मैं ये देना बंद कर देता हूँ ताकि आप लोग पे आप लोग इसी पे तकिया करके बैठे हुए हो कि जी ये मिल जाएंगे, इसको हम बैठ कर जुबानी रट लेंगे. दिस कोर्स प्लीज रिमेंबर, ये कोर्स आखिरी 4 दिन में तैयार होने वाला नहीं है. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि हाँ जी आपका साथ वाला वो स्लाइड कमरे वाला जो है ना वो आपको याद करवा देगा आखिरी 4 दिन में और आप पेपर आके दे दोगे. प्लीज दिस हैज टू बी डन बाय हैंड. नहीं करोगे इट्स गोइंग टू बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट. अभी तक मैंने क्विज 1 के अंदर आई हैव नॉट गिवन एनीथिंग डिजाइन वाइज. आई ओनली आस्क्ड सम शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस एंड देन सम प्रूफ, अदरवाइज नथिंग. जी बेटा 116.35, almost something 118. So this is actually almost a circle over there. So this data, just write this data somewhere because now we are going to require this data for the next tables over here. Please write it down. जिसने मुझे बताया वो भी, and then afterwards you write it down just now. I will just give 1 minute for this one because ये data हमें आगे चाहिए अभी दोबारा. That's why it has been tabulated. Just write this data of core step width and core stack and all that stuff because this will be required now for step A, step B and step C. M4 is actually the grade of the material and 27 here signifies the thickness of the lamination. In the last lecture I took 0.3 that was based on, I was not using shape A, B or C. It was something different. Over there it was a rectangular cut lamination over there. Here I am talking about a mid-rate cut lamination, shape A, shape B and shape B. Okay, Jiretan? Okay, before we proceed on for the weight A calculation and weight B and weight C or shape A, shape B, please put in the data and find out the approximate weight of the core. The formula is there. Put in the value 3 into window height plus 4 into D or actually the center to clearance distance, brackets close, this is very important, plus 2 into width of the first step. The first step means that the longest one, okay, into 0.86, this is actually a factor over here, don't need to go explore this one, into the gross core area in millimeter square, and density of the core material already given below in grams per mm cube, and Ks is the stacking factor. हमने क्या stacking factor last कल रखा था? 0.95. So keep that Ks equal to 0.95 and 10 raised to power minus 3. So what we are doing over here, we are trying to find out the volume. Okay? We are trying to find out the volume, and volume is being multiplied by the density, and we are trying to find out the mass or actually the weight in kilograms. Put in all the data, just give me the answer. You have everything over here. Window height is I guess 482. C/L is अभी हमने निकाला सही क्या था वैल्यू, देखो इसको क्या था 60 261.2. ठीक. Width of the first step अभी हमने ऊपर निकाली है. So just write down this formula and based on this formula, this is an approximate weight calculation. ठीक है. Before we proceed on to the exact weight calculation, this is an approximate weight of the core. क्या है दोबारा? Width of first step ये वाला. 115. जी जी बेटा, डेंसिटी ऑफ लिखी हुई है 7.65 × 10⁻³ ग्राम्स पर mm³, नीचे लिखी हुई है देखो। दोबारा अगेन, दोबारा सॉरी, 17.2, इतना छोटा कैसे हो सकता है? 17 किलोग्राम का ट्रांसफार्मर। 25, ये इतना ज्यादा? हाँ, समथिंग इन दैट रेंज, समथिंग इन दैट रेंज। नहीं, ये क्या बताइए, तुमने क्या कैलकुलेशन किया यार? बेटा इसमें कितनी चीजें पॉइंट्स में, एक विंडो हाइट है 482, CL है 260, 1.2 जो भी आप बता रहे थे भी, विड्थ ऑफ द फर्स्ट स्टेप आपके पास मौजूद है, तो 200। जी, एनीवन प्लीज कंफर्म दिस, एटलीस्ट 2 more confirmations on based on this. $200.92, ठीक है? हाँ जी, anyone from here please confirm this. This is an approximate weight calculation. We will now just do the exact weight calculation from shape A, shape B and shape C, and that will give us the total weight at the end of this all 3 tables. When you have the thickness of the lamination, it decrease, certainly the eddy current losses are going to decrease over here. So using a 0.27, which I will be using just in the next table, means that the material table is going to be different. ठीक है, वो भी हम देखते हैं अभी थोड़ी देर में। जी, confirm? यही है 200.92. Okay, so this is 200.92 over here. This is the approximate weight. Now we have to find out the shape A. Now, if you see closely over here, this is shape A, and how many of these shapes will be required by you? You require one on this side, one on this side over there for your transformer. Now, since your core is circular, or it has been made circular by step, so this means actually that the number of pieces you require for each step, this should be divisible by 4, because 2 on this side, 2 on this side, they're actually making the circle over there, then 2 on this side, 2 on this side for step 2, 2 on this side and 2 step 3, step 4, step 5 and similarly. Now, what is over here, this distance over here? This distance over here has to be equal to the window height. So if you see over here, what is this distance over here? This is equal to W, this is equal to L. So now when you are seeing this L and W over there, what is L equal to? L is equal to window height, which is actually over here W/H. So WL has been written as WH, or window height, plus 2W. And what is W over here? W is the width of that step. And what was the width of that step? If I go back, this is the width of the step. Okay? Or if I give you a little bit more explanation, since you are seeing this transformer over here, or let me just call about this one, this width over here is actually the width of that step. अब इसके आगे एक और स्टेप आएगा, वो उससे छोटा होगा, उसकी विड्थ कम होगी, उसके ऊपर एक और आएगा, उसके पीछे उसकी छोटी होगी. So that's why this step width have been written over here, that is 115, 107, 97, 87, 77 and so on. ठीक है? And then the thickness, that is कितनी laminations चाहिए, that is the core stack. How many stacking of the laminations you are going to add up over there. Now this figure is going to be divided by this time 0.27. Okay? So that we are going to find out the number of laminations. But that number of lamination has to be 0.4. Oh sorry, divisible by 4 over there. Because you have 4 of them, 2 on this side, 2 on this side over there. Okay, coming back to that shape A, so you know the length over here. The length is equal to window height plus 2W. And I hope so I don't need to tell you that why this is 45, because you have cut it always at 90 degrees over there, so this is 45 degrees over there. So this is actually a right angle triangle, which is also here W, here this is also W, so that's why this is equal to. So the length is equal to window height plus 2W. The weight of each step, now this is again the same thing, weights of the each step is equal to L minus W into W. Now for those who can understand this one, if I open this one, this is equal to LW minus W square into SS into, this is actually the density over there, 7.65 on 10 raised to power minus 6, and then this is the 0.95 stacking factor. Now this area LW minus W square, how this is actually the area, if I go back on this diagram, what is this distance from here to here? This is L. If I multiply it by W, I am getting the whole rectangle, but I have to subtract the area of whatever, the area of this triangle and this triangle. So the area of one triangle is equal to what? Half into W into W. So there are two triangles, so this means I am going to multiply this one, so this is W square. So over here this is equal to LW minus W square, and what is this SS? This is actually the step stack. And what is step stack over there? Again this is the same core stack or step stack. आपने ये length निकाली है, multiplying it by width, this will give you the volume. So when you are trying to find out the volume, and this volume is going to be multiplied by the density, and then this is going to be multiplied by the stacking factor, because this will actually give you the iron core area, oh sorry, the weight over there. Okay? Now using this formula you have to populate this table. Now what is this table? There are 11 steps. Step width आपको दे दी गई है, अभी मैंने ऊपर सारी लिखवाई है. Step length you have to find out. How? I have given you the formula window height plus 2W, and then you have step stack. You already know that, the core stack or step stack, same thing. Then the number of pieces. Now this number of pieces is going to be, now you are going to divide your step stack, whatever that value, divide by 0.27. Okay, 0.27 is the thickness. So whatever value you get over there, you are going to multiply it by that value. Okay, you are going to multiply it by that value over there, because 2 times multiply, because you are trying for one, the second one. Okay, so there are 2 multiply. But remember that factor has to be a multiple of 4. Okay, this is very important. And then the last column, the weight over there. Okay, so you are going to get the weight for each step over here, and then at the end when you are going to have all the total over there, you are going to get the total weight of all the shape A over here. Okay, do this table just now. You have all the data. मैं इसको और छोटा कर देता हूँ, so everyone can have a look on this one. Okay, so I hope this is visible. नजर आ रहा है कुछ? Okay, do it. जब मैं किसी को बुलाता हूँ यहाँ पे, आप इसको आके फिल करो. शायद you can use this pen, it's not the marker over here. जी, just do it. ये बेटा कैलकुलेटर दिखाना. 29 लगता है बेटा. दोबारा नजर नहीं आ रहा। चलो पहले आप ये वैल्यूज को लिख लो ना, ये सारी, ये फार्मूला एंड ऑल दैट, फिर मैं नीचे टेबल दिखा देता हूँ। SS. अच्छा, one thing very important in this book, they actually confuse you, whoever has bought this book and you are having the photocopy, कहीं पे वो सेंटीमीटर्स में ले गए, कहीं मिलीमीटर्स में ले गए। So I have edited these tables over here, so everything whatever calculation you are doing is in millimeters, because from the very start we have been working on millimeters over there. SS कोर स्टैक और स्टेप स्टैक, जो चीजें भी आपको दिखाई थी ना यहाँ ऊपर, ये कोर स्टैक सेम चीज है, कोर स्टैक और स्टेप स्टैक सेम चीज। क्या कह रहे हो, ये लिखनी है, ये देख, हाँ लिख कर लो। कर जस्ट डू इट फॉर वेट ऑफ द शेप ए। आई एम जस्ट वेरीफाइंग वन थिंग। LW, ये किसी और के पास कैलकुलेटर है, इसका ये डिस्प्ले खराब है, देखिए। थैंक यू। जी, रिटर्न ऑल दिस वैल्यूज, ये मैं पहले इसीलिए मैंने कहा था, तब लिखी नहीं। चलो, एंड यू हैव दिस वन स्टेप स्टैक एंड SS is 29.93 into 5. दोबारा SS जो है वो कोर स्टैक या स्टेप साइज है, सेम चीज है, सेम चीज है। ये चीज, लेट मी अगेन क्लैरिफाई, दिस कोर स्टैक एंड स्टेप स्टैक एक ही चीज है, नो इश्यूज, ठीक है। लेंथ इज इक्वल टू विंडो हाइट प्लस 2W, ठीक है। W आपका स्टेप विड्थ है, ये अभी ऊपर जो आपने निकाला है 115, 107 एंड ऑल दिस, ठीक है। ये जरा ध्यान से प्लीज, द रीजन आई एम आस्किंग यू टू डू दिस वन बिकॉज इन द लास्ट 2-3 years, or not 2-3 years actually, when this course has been offered, whenever this question has been given in the paper, no one has been able to do it right. So please do it with utmost patience so that it is the right answer. Please remember, number of pieces has nothing to do with the weight calculation. इस फॉर्मूले से आपके पास जो वेट आएगा इसमें ऑटोमेटिकली स्टेप स्टैक मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 0.95 is already catering for whatever you are doing. So you don't need anything fancy to be done. The only number of pieces are there so that you know कि आपको इस लेंथ और इस विड्थ के कितने पीसेस कटवाने हैं. और ever here 2 cross is actually just that value. So whatever stack you are getting divided by 2, this will be actually in this way. Let me write it down over here in such way. This is going to be 2 into, what is the first step stack over here? 26.43. Okay, so this is 26.43. Divide this 2 into 26.43 by 0.27. This will give you the number of pieces. But remember, this number of pieces has to be a multiple of 4. ये चीज. बाकी आपने विड्थ आपको ऊपर से मिलेगी, लेंथ आपको कैलकुलेट करनी है विंडो हाइट प्लस 2W से, एंड वेट विल बी कैलकुलेटेड बाय दिस फॉर्मूला. दिस विल बी इन किलोग्राम. नंबर ऑफ पीसेस निकालने के लिए स्टेप स्टैक का लिखा है मैंने 2 into 26.43. इसको आपने डिवाइड करना है बाय 0.27. The reason actually of using 0.27, let me just share you that with also. Whenever a material is used, that manufacturer of that sheet or material, they give a table or a graph. Okay? This is actually a sheet giving me a data for a core loss for watts per kilogram. This curve over here for 50 hertz and 60 hertz, this is telling me if you are going to use how much B, you are going to get how much W per kilogram. But this is only for 0.27 mm. If you are going to have a more thickness of the sheet, certainly there will be a different table or different graph over there. And certainly it will be on the higher side. Because more thickness means more eddy current losses, more watts. This is watts per kilogram. So this means this is actually for the eddy current losses. Tell me the value of step width. सर आपको बता सकता है मुझे first, 2, second, third ऊपर से? I don't have actually the same answer. 10 115 107 97, then 10 difference, 77 67 57 47. Actually the space is actually smaller, so anyway 37 27, and then I have 15.4. all these are in mm. So when you are now trying to find out the step length, the formula for step length you already know. This is equal to window height plus 2 times W. And what is window height? You already know, 482 I guess, if I'm not wrong. 480, yes, 482. वो 4 का मल्टीपल नहीं आता तो उसको बढ़ाओ, हाँ इंक्रीज करो ताकि कोई मसला नहीं. हाँ अभी ये देख लो कि वो ज़्यादा करीब है कि वो ज़्यादा करीब है. ठीक है, तो अगर आप किसी और में बढ़ा रहे हो तो उसमें शायद कम भी कर सकते हो जहाँ पे करीब हो आप. तो इट्स टोटली अप टू यू. जी किसी ने ये निकाले हो अभी तक स्टेप लेंथ? जी 712 696 676 656 636 616 596 576 556 536 512.8. ठीक है. So step stack, let me rub this one. ये 26. 2 into 26.43. The next
23.31.
2 into 23.31.
17.34.
17.34.
44.
Okay, 44. Next
12.53.
12.53.
9.6.
9.6. I'm multiplying this by 2 only because shape A are 2 of them. Okay, so don't confuse this by I'm multiplying this.
7.72.
7.72.
6.1.
6.1.
4.91.
4.91.
3.8.
3.8.
2.38.
2.38.
2.13.
पे ऊपर आ जाता है 2.13. Okay. जी, number of pieces. For number of pieces, divide 2 into 26.43 by 0.27 and round it off to the number so that it is divisible by 4. 196 pieces.
172.
172.
132.
122.
132.
Oh, 132.
96.
132. 96.
72.
72.
60.
60.
48.
48.
40.
40.
32.
32.
20.
20.
16.
16. G, the last column. For the last column, you are not going to use this number of pieces. This is very important. This is just a tabular data telling the worker or the person who is actually going to make this transformer that you need a piece of 115 width and length 712 and you need 196 pieces of it. ठीक है? दोबारा बोलो. 13. First piece 13.8 kilograms. Next. निकालते जाओ, निकाल लो एक बार पहले. Please, someone who has any different answers from this, tell me now. हाँ, राउंड ऑफ करना. 92 वो 4 से डिविजिबल है. अब ये इन्होंने किया है 92 पॉइंट समथिंग. किसका 1 है? अच्छा, इट्स टोटली अप टू यू. आप उसको नीचे भी ले जा सकते हो, ऊपर भी ले जा सकते हो. लेकिन अगर आपने कहीं ऊपर से आ रहे हो, आप नीचे आपने कहीं पे अप किया था तो आप 92 पे भी जा सकते हो. इन्हीं के कहने का मकसद ये है कि सपोजिंगली ये 196 नहीं निकला था, ये कोई 193 या 194 निकला था, तो आपने उसको स्टेप अप करके राउंड ऑफ करके 196 कर दिया. तो आप इसको 92 भी कर सकते थे. इन्होंने 96 कर दिया. इट्स टोटली अप टू यू, बट इट शुड बी डिविजिबल बाय 4. नीचे भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन आई एम आस्किंग यू कि नंबर ऑफ पीसेस आपने इस तरह से मैनेज करने के कहीं पे आपने ऊपर गए हो तो कहीं पे आप नीचे भी जा सकते हो, ताकि आपके इक्वल एरिया रहे. क्योंकि आप जब पीसेस बढ़ा रहे हो तो बेसिकली आप अपना एरिया बढ़ा रहे हो, उससे नुकसान होगा. ठीक है, तो इसलिए आपके ऊपर छोड़ा गया है कि आप नंबर ऑफ पीसेस को आपने मल्टीपल ऑफ 4 रखना है. दिस इज 13.18. 10.67. 7.11. 4.50. 3 only. 2.06. 1.36. 0.88. अच्छा, ठीक है. 0.530. 0.237. जरा ये प्लीज जरा वेरीफाई कर लेना कि ये. अच्छा, एक और है. ओके. ये जरा प्लीज वेरीफाई करना इसमें फॉर्मूले में ठीक डाला है. Because in my same book over here I have 9-step core and the first weight is 29. ये मुझे ज़रा कम लग रहा है. आपके डिफरेंट आ रहे हैं इससे? ये फार्मूला यही यूज किया है कि नहीं किया? ये ऊपर वाला LW minus W square into SS into 7.65 into 10 raised to power minus 6, yes, and into KS. Please verify. ये जरा वेरीफाई कर दें प्लीज. एनीवन विद अ डिफरेंट आंसर, क्योंकि ये वेट काफी कम आ रहा है. ये शेप ए है, इसके दो शेप्स हैं, तो इसका वेट कम से कम कोई 70-80 किलोग्राम के करीब बनना चाहिए एटलीस्ट, क्योंकि आपके पास अप्रोक्सीमेट वेट कितना आया था 200 किलोग्राम. तो 200 किलोग्राम के अंदर ये ए और जो सी हैं दे आर गोइंग टू बी द मैक्सिमम. सो एटलीस्ट कोई 80-90 किलोग्राम इनका वेट होना चाहिए, लेकिन यहाँ पे ये मैक्सिमम कोई 40-50 बन रहा है. जी, anyone with an answer? This is a similar kind of transformer which we are making. Again, you can see a lot of steps in the limb area and the yoke area. जी, यही है. हाँ जी. ये मुझे गलत लग रहा है कि आप प्लीज वेरी SS and 7.65 or 10 raised to power minus 6 into 0.95 is the stacking factor. जी, anyone from girls? कोई anything different or same? Same. अच्छा, add these all. Let's see. देखते हैं. क्या है दोबारा? 43 kilogram. So this weight total is equal to 43 kilogram. 43 point something, exact 43? 43.72. Okay, I will come back to this one a little just now. हैं? नहीं, वो total transformer का weight था. This is just shape A. क्या अभी shape B भी आना है, shape C भी आना है. Okay, coming on to shape number B, ठीक है, और shape size. Now, I'm not going to answer this question. If you see over here in this shape B, the centers are slightly off center, which means by the actual shape B has to be something like this, but they are slightly off center. So what they have done over here, they have made it something like this, and they have made it like this. Why this off centering is done? Try to find out the answer. It has again some advantage over on the core, but what type of advantage over here is there if you make it slightly off center? Now over here the length of this piece L over here, if you can see, since the winding is only going to be done over here in this portion, over here this portion and this portion, so this one has to be window height. ठीक है, जिसमें winding आनी है. This is the center one, shape B, the center one, the central limb over there for a core type transformer. So over here length is going to be equal to window height plus W. So over here for the shape over here it will be equal to window height plus W over here. So L is equal to window height plus W, and the formula is the very same over here. just like you have done previously. If you see over here, this is the area. How this is the area? This is LW minus half W square. Okay? So this is the same triangle and all that stuff. You can multiply and divide, subtract it over there. So this is the area, and you are multiplying it by W, and you are multiplying it by SS into 7.65 into 10 raised to power minus 6 into KS. G, populate this table again just like the previous one. Same thing, just first two columns, just copy paste the data and do it. I will just verify ये जो आपने ऊपर अभी कुछ किया है, मैं I will just verify this one. क्या समझ नहीं आई दोबारा? अगेन इसके अंदर वेट डिफरेंट होगा, ये एक पीस है, ठीक है? अभी हमने शेप ए साइड वाले देखे, ये सेंटर पीस है. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस पीस ओवर हियर, ये सेंटर पीस जहां मेरा माउस है, दिस वन. दिस इज किसमें अगेन oh sorry, this is not W, this is actually step stack. हाँ सॉरी, ये गलत हो गई. अच्छा, वन थिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, आप लोगों ने ये ऊपर वाले फार्मूले के अंदर व्हेन यू पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ एस एस, आपने 2 इंटू डाला था या 26.43 डाला है? ये दो पीसेज हैं, एक इधर का एक इधर का. यू हैव टू पुट 2 टाइम्स. देखो ये 2 इंटू लिखने का मकसद सिर्फ यहाँ पे ये है कि दिस इज वन पीस ए, सेकेंड पीस ए, ठीक है? So you are actually making these two pieces over there. So the value of SS has to be 2 into 26.43. इसमें नहीं, नंबर ऑफ पीसेस का इस वेट के फार्मूले से कोई ताल्लुक नहीं है. नंबर ऑफ पीसेस का वेट के फार्मूले से कोई ताल्लुक नहीं है. हम इस फार्मूले के अंदर ऑटोमेटिकली 0.95 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं. इट्स ऑलरेडी टेकिंग दैट ऑल दैट आयरन फैक्टर एंड व्हाटएवर. तो प्रैक्टिकली आपने 2 से अगर सबको मल्टीप्लाई नहीं किया, तो दिस मीन्स कि एक्चुअली में यू आर गोइंग टू मल्टीप्लाई दिस बाय 2. द आंसर वुड बी, so this is going to be 87.44 किलोग्राम. अब ठीक है, अब नाउ इट्स जी. नाउ डू इट फॉर शेप बी. नाउ इन शेप बी you are not going to get any step stack. यहाँ पे 2 क्रॉस नहीं है, यहाँ 1 क्रॉस, simple, nothing change because this is just one piece. ठीक है? Put in the values जी. इसमें नहीं करना क्योंकि ये एक पीस है. देखो हम यहाँ पे अभी हमने कौन सा वाला पीस निकाला था? दिस पीस वेयर माय माउस इज हॉवरिंग एंड दिस पीस. दिस इज शेप ए. ठीक है? By shape A I mean, let me give you an idea what I am talking about. The whole shape. This is shape A. This is also shape A. ये दो pieces थे. अब हम center piece की बात कर रहे हैं, which is only one piece. इसलिए यहाँ multiply नहीं करेंगे. ठीक है? For shape C, yes, we will again multiply because they are going to be one piece, second piece, two pieces. Stop, which are actually making the yolk. अच्छा, एक और चीज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट, द नंबर ऑफ पीसेस हियर शुड बी एग्जैक्ट हाफ ऑफ स्टेप ए, शेप ए, सॉरी, ठीक है, वहां अगर था एग्जैक्ट हाफ ऑफ इट. जी, जो कर ले प्लीज जस्ट मुझे नंबर ऑफ पीसेस एंड वेट की कॉलम लिखवा दे, बाकी तो है एवरीथिंग इज यू कैन डू इट योरसेल्फ. जस्ट गिव मी द नंबर ऑफ पीसेस एंड द वेट. हाँ ठीक है, नहीं 86 को 4 से डिविजिबल नहीं होना चाहिए, वो शेप बी है, वो शेप ए के लिए आपको सिर्फ 4 से डिविजिबल था, इसको डिविजिबल बाय जस्ट 2 दिस इज ऑलरेडी देयर. ठीक है, ये एक शेप है. देखो आपने जब कोर बनानी है, लेट मी गिव यू एन आइडिया, व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू मेक द कोर, यहां पे आपके पास इट्स अ सर्कुलर कोर, ठीक है. अब एक शेप ए को आप देख रहे हो, एक स्टेप इस तरफ होगा, एक स्टेप इस तरफ होगा, इट्स अ सर्कल, ठीक है. सो आपके पास 2 पीसेस यहां रखे जाएंगे, 2 पीसेस उस तरफ रखे जाएंगे, ठीक है. तो इट शुड बी 4 डिविजिबल बाय 4, बट फॉर शेप बी इट हैज टू बी डिविजिबल बाय 2. जी, anyone with the number of pieces and the weight? जी, anyone with number of pieces and weight? Just number of pieces बताओ, बाकी डाटा you can do it. हाँ जी. 98. Again. 86. 64. 46. 36. 28. 24. 18. 14. 8. दोनों 8 है. ओके, हाँ वो ठीक है, दोनों नहीं. अगर आपने दोनों 8 रखे हैं तो पिछले वाले टेबल में क्या था वो? शेप ए का डिविजिबल बाय 2 होना चाहिए. जितने आपके नंबर ऑफ पीसेस यहाँ हैं उसके आधे होने चाहिए. तो ये क्यों है? ये 16 है, ये 20 है, तो एक 10 होगा, एक 8 होगा. आखिरी वाले की बात कर रहा हूँ. ये 10 होगा, आ, 28 वाला क्या होगा? हाँ वो मैं भी कर देता हूँ. 10 है और 8 है. इसको क्या कह रहे हो आप? 24 को? ओके, क्या मतलब? नहीं, अब आपने शेप ए के अंदर जितने पीसेस निकाल लिए हैं उसका एग्जैक्टली हाफ करना है. ये नहीं आप कर सकते कि अब आप उसको डिफर कर दो. उसका एग्जैक्टली हाफ होगा. इसलिए शेप ए की कैलकुलेशन करते वक्त ये चीज़ देखनी थी. हाँ जी, अब किसी यार 46 के बेटा. 46 इज नाउ 48. ये बताओगे कितना था? सॉरी, दिस वॉज 24, दिस वॉज 30. ठीक जी. व्हाट इज द वेट? जी, प्लीज गिव मी द वेट अगेन. 14.1. हर एक का बता दो ताकि हर एक के पास वैल्यू आ जाए जरा सा. इसलिए मैं कह रहा हूँ 18 कहाँ? 18 के बाद 14 है. ठीक. 20 and this is 18. Exact half. 16. जी, वेट 14.1. नेक्स्ट पहला 11.9. देखो एग्जाम में इस तरह की प्लीज इफ यू विल प्रैक्टिस ऑन देन यू विल मेक आउट दिस एरर्स अवे फ्रॉम इट. एग्जाम में नेक्स्ट 9.7, 6.5, 4.2, 2.8, 2, 1.3, 0.9, 0.5, 0.2, 0.1. See what is the total? 40.1 kilogram. This is shape B. Please, anyone who is doing separately, verify this weight, and you can do this all other 3 columns yourself. ठीक है? They are already self-explanatory. There is also written number of pieces should be exactly half of shape A. Okay, if we come on to the shape C over here, shape C are going to be 2 pieces used over there. This is L, this width is W, actually the step width over there, and since this is cut over here, so this width is actually half of it. So now when you are going to place shape B, this will be exactly at this point. So when you want to find out the area of this one, the area is going to be equal to, since this is L and this is W, so LW minus the area of this shaded triangle and the area of this shaded triangle and this triangle. So this becomes equal to W square, because this is equal to half into W and W. This one is also half into W square, this one is also half into W square. So if you add these together, this is W square, and then this triangle, this is equal to having a height of W by 2, so the area of this one would be equal to half into W by 2 into W. Why W? Because this is also width W. So this means this is equal to minus W square by 4. So area is going to be LW minus W square by 4. Now, one thing very important for those who are having this book, they have written the wrong answer over here. They have written 1 over 2 W square. Okay, correct this one. So I have written it over here. So this is the weight L minus W into W minus 1 over 4 W square into, again, step stack 7.65. Newton raised to power minus 6 is the density, and Ks already know this is equal to 0.95. And as far as the length is concerned, this length is going to be equal to what? This length is going to be equal to the clearance distance, or actually 2D plus W. 2D plus W over here. So complete this table now, just now, over here for all the 11 steps over here. Just do it now. So karo, I will take the attendance meanwhile. अब वही बात जल्दी से कर लो, इसको कैलकुलेशन कर लो, so that I can just take the attendance. ये बॉल पेन लो बेटा. सेक्शन परसों क्या दिन था? 26. $91 66 183 72 65 65 कौन है? अच्छा 35 32 64. हाँ जी बेटा, अटेंडेंस 28 22 92 06 56 51 73 54. Do anyone has this weight calculated? Next week, I have told the second quiz is going to be in this 5th week last lecture और 6th week first lecture. ठीक है, वो मैं डिपेंड करता है कि मैं कितना कंप्लीट करा लेता हूँ, उस पर डिपेंड करता है. आई एम ट्राइंग दैट एटलीस्ट द होल ट्रांसफार्मर इज कंप्लीट अप टिल द होल डिजाइन. मतलब आपने लॉसेस निकालने, हमारे आज 4 कैलकुलेशन मुकम्मल हो चुकी है, हमें वेट मिल चुका है. इस वेट की बेसिस पे हम सबसे पहले आप निकालेंगे कोर लॉसेस, एंड देन वी विल फाइंड आउट दी रेजिस्टेंस I²R लॉसेस. ये दो चीज़ें जैसी आ जाती हैं, देन वी कैन इजीली फाइंड आउट एंड गो ऑन परसेंटेज R, परसेंटेज X एंड परसेंटेज Z. तो ये 3-4 चीज़ें हमारे पास हो जाती हैं, देन आई कैन गो टुवर्ड्स द सेकंड पेज. जी, एनीवन, किसी ने आंसर निकाला हो अभी तक? कुछ भी? नथिंग? प्लीज डू दिस. ठीक है, आई एम लीविंग दिस टू यू. प्लीज डू दिस. नेक्स्ट टाइम हैव द वैल्यू टोटल. तो टोटल वेट यू कैन इजीली ऐड ओवर हियर all these and find out the total weight of the force. ठीक है जी.